right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Good afternoon. Yeah, definitely. This is a cold afternoon. Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. Welcome back, everyone. The 3 p.m. trading room. We've been doing good so far. Hope you guys have enjoyed the previous two sessions. All right. Good afternoon. I can see that we've got Sam, we've got Ipiana, we've got King, Jason, Intel V Pro. And yeah, good afternoon, guys. Let's get right into it. I trust and hope everyone is well. We're just going to start quickly by, just the formalities. All the links are on the chat, right? If you guys want to sign up for an account, if you guys want to sign up for an exchange account, the links are on the chat, right? If you're joining us for the first time, we are about to hit 6,000 subscribers, guys. We are about to hit 6,000 subscribers, all right? We just need a few more subscribers and we're gonna hit 6,000. Come on now, come on. Let's like and share. Let's subscribe. If you have not, let's subscribe. Don't forget to also turn on the notification bell, yeah? So that every time we stream, you're gonna get notified, yeah? Don't forget to do that. Yeah, let me see where we are actually. Just 1 second. Let me see, where are we with the subscriptions? We are sitting on we just need one. We just need one subscriber, guys. It's literally 5,999. 5,900. You right there, who haven't subscribed. Let's click it. Come on. We're literally one subscriber away. Literally one subscription away. Sure. Come on, just one, guys. One subscription away. Check this out. One subscription away. Who has not subscribed? Come on. Take your friend's phone, YouTube, and subscribe. Just one. Take your friend's YouTube, guys, and subscribe. Come on, just one. It's crazy. I haven't seen this. It's crazy. Just one. Just one. Just one, guys. We're not asking for a lot. Just one. Yeah, but I believe after the session, we will have that one. Just that one. Just to make our day. It's cold. We need some good news. We need something warm. And that one subscriber, that's who's going to make us warm. In a good way. All right. So while we're waiting, guys, right? While we're waiting, I just want to say this quickly. Before we get on with the charts, just want to say this quickly, right? So with regards to the education, with regards to the TD Markets Academy, the education sessions, all right, so emails have been sent and most of you guys who has received the emails, you've already taken the entry course, you've already taken the intermediate course, meaning those questions, right? You've already done that. For instance, you've already done this, all right? So, and also you have received your certificate of completion, all right? Now, this is what's going to happen. If you have not received the certificate, you're going to receive it, right? But I just need you guys to listen to this. Now, this is what's going to happen. You will get another email that is going to take you through, or that is going to lead you to the recordings, the phase 1 recordings. Remember, phase 1 comes with the ebooks. It comes with the pre-recorded phase 1 educational videos. All right. So what's going to happen is this. You are gonna receive that email if you have not, and that email will give you a link to watch the videos of phase 1. That is to those videos are to teach you the basics of forex. That's the basics. We've got the basics, concepts, the theory in there, right? Now, once you're done, you will then get the Zoom link to phase 2. You will get the Zoom link to phase 2, and then on phase 2, that's when we're gonna have like a session like this on phase 2. So the links for phase 2 have not gone out as yet. The links for phase 2 have not gone out as yet. But I believe emails will be sent, right? So just be a little bit patient, guys. Just be patient with us. But as long as you've done the assessment, you've got the ebooks, right? You've got the ebooks. There will be another link that's gonna take you to the pre-recorded sessions, all right, of phase 1. Please, it's important that you watch those videos of phase 1. It's important because in phase 2, we're gonna use that material to do what we need to do for phase 2. All right. And if there's anything you don't understand with those topics, those concepts in those videos, please make a note, and then you're gonna answer those questions, right? Secondly, you will be added to the Discord. All right. So we've got a Discord channel server. We're gonna add each one of you. In fact, what's gonna happen is there will be an email that's gonna be sent with the link to the Discord channel. All right. That Discord channel is gonna make things very simple. It's gonna make the comms very simple. All right. If you've already done this, if you've already done the assessment and all of that, we'll figure out a way for you to get the link to join the Discord, right? But for now, just download Discord or just have an account on Discord. We're gonna include you there, all right? Some of you guys are already on Discord as we speak. So that's what's gonna happen, guys. So just be a little bit patient. Everything's gonna, come together. Everything's gonna, just nicely come together. Yeah. Cool stuff. One subscriber, we are waiting. That one subscriber, we waiting. One subscriber, we waiting. Come on, who's that? Just one. Just one. All right. Anyway, we'll come back to this, right? Yeah. So just be a little bit patient, guys, right? So let's go to the charts. I just want to show you guys something scary, all right? And I hope that this will motivate you guys. Where is it? Before we get on to the charts, let me just do this. Boom, there we go. Look at this. Look at this. Breaking news. Unemployment rate in South Africa has gone up to 33.6%. It has gone up to 33.6%. This is the highest of 2026 so far. All right. It has increased by 0.9%. Yeah, this is the highest of 2026 so far. So this is scary. This is scary, right? So we need to lock in. 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 Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I don't think it's a surprise, I don't think it's a surprise, but we need to lock in. There's 5 months left, including this month. There's 5 months left to 2026. Make sure that you get the knowledge. Make sure that you develop a good approach, right? Yeah, so I just thought to show you guys this. There's a question there from King. Can I pick Euro AUD? Is still yes. Let me show you Euro AUD. Let me show you Euro AUD. Remember we spoke about a sell on Euro AUD. I didn't talk about it in this, today, but we spoke about a sell on Euro AUD. All right. So this is how Euro AUD is looking so far. All right. Wait. Let me first look at your question. So you entered on 1663. It's now 633. Okay, 633 is somewhere here. Yeah, right here. You entered right here. Your stop loss is 637. Okay. TP 625. Okay, I see. M15. Bearish continuation. Okay. So the question is, you already took a trade, but you're looking at the M15. It's consolidating. So the question is there going to be a continuation or a reversal? We made it to 6K. We made it to 6K. Come on now. We are here, guys. I think that deserves a popo, yo. Thank you for subscribing. 6,000 subscribers live in the session. We are going. Now we're pushing for 10K now. We're pushing for 10K subscribers now. In the meantime, the likes. Let's pump up those likes, right? In the meantime, let's pump up those likes. Thank you for subscribing. To everyone who subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Let's grow the channel. We've been at it for years. Let's grow the channel. Let's provide you guys with top-notch education, top-notch analysis, top-notch everything. Everything, all right? And yeah, 6K. Thank you for subscribing. One more time, the popo. Yes, sir. Let's come back. All right. So I think, King, let's do this first, yeah? Let's have a look at the structure first. So, okay. Intel, you called your friend. Nah. Power to that. Thank you. It was your friend who subscribed. We just needed that one subscriber. It's your friend. No. Send our regards to your friend, you know. Yeah. No, thank you, guys. I think let's go. All right. Let's come back. Where are we? So I think let's do this first, King. Let's look for the structure. If the structure is bearish, then that consolidation you see, then we're going to take it as a continuation. All right. So let's first look at the structure. Well, this is how the structure is looking. All right. I don't know the reason for your entry down here, but I can assume it's a breakout. All right. I don't know your reason for the entry, but however, it's fine. So the structure we're seeing here is bearish. All right. If you look at this piece, only this piece here, you will notice that we had a simple structure which changed into a bearish structure. So we had a bullish structure, and that bullish structure changed into a bearish structure, right? If we look at this, I'm just gonna make use of the channel. So we broke towards the downside. We broke the structure. Now notice how we formed a new low here. So the structure we're talking about is this one. I mean, I don't have to draw it, all right? As it is right now, because of this lower high there, this structure needs one more push back down to this low. You see that? So after we broke the previous structure, price retraced, went to the 61.8, and now we're going down. This is on the daily 8-hour time frame. Now let's look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour also is a bearish structure. The 1 hour comes from this high, right? It comes from that high, and then it's changing structure as well. We can see that here we had a lower high, we had a lower high, and seems like we have another lower high that's forming here, right? So ultimately, this structure is bearish. So the consolidation you see on the M15, right? Because of the overall flow, what you would anticipate from this is that you would anticipate a continuation down. You see a continuation down, right? I don't think, rather do this. Focus on the 1 hour, right? Don't look at the M15. Don't look at the M15, because what could happen is you may get something like this on the M15, right? And you may think that we are now changing and going up. You see that? Whereas this could just be a correction for one more push down. You see, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it might happen. And don't think that we are changing direction now. So instead of looking at the M15, look at the 4 hour and go with the 4 hour structure. Even if this corrects here, it's still going to continue pushing down, as long as this structure doesn't change. You see how it is? So, but yeah, so this consolidation here, continuation down is coming. It's coming. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Hope that makes sense. Did you enter your trade because of a breakout? Did you see a breakout here and then you entered your sell? All right. Breakout entry. Okay, no problem. yeah, with the breakout entry, before I even continue with the other entries, so this is how it goes, guys, right? We all know that there's a breakout entry and a retest entry. All right, so what happens is this: in order for you to master your entry technique, your entry type, by mastering, I'm referring to being comfortable with your entry type. You need to understand any not downfall, but you need to understand the negative or negatives of that type of entry. Whatever entry technique you use, you need to backtest it, and then you need to know the negatives of that, right? You need to know, if you were to lose a trade, what should happen for you to lose a trade according to that entry. And then what you then do from there is that you get a good sample of trades, with the same entry technique, so that you can judge whether over time that type of entry will work for you over time, because it's in a good sample of trades where you can begin to understand how your entry works. All right, so that's just the tip. Whenever you come across a specific entry technique, go through some back tests and just notice how it works, and the downfalls, not the downfalls, but the negatives of it. Because, as much as there are positives, there are going to be negatives, and we can also look at that in terms of probability. But there's nothing wrong with that, all right? Nothing wrong with that. So, yeah. So your stop loss, I think, is on 637. 637. Somewhere here, 637. Let's see. Let's do this. Let me remove everything here. All right. I just want to see something here. Uh, pa, 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 pa. So if your stop loss is there, yeah, this price action does not offer me much data. Doesn't offer me a lot of data. Yeah, it doesn't offer me a lot of data. Okay. 6372. Okay, I see. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that stop loss. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Euro AUD, one more push towards the downside is what we're anticipating. All right. So someone asked me about the Nikkei, and I forgot to cover the Nikkei. I just want to go over the Nikkei, right? But what we spoke about today, like the gold and all of that, we'll come back to those, right? But I just want to look at the Nikkei quickly because I forgot to cover it in the previous session, right? So the Nikkei, we can all see what's happening with the Nikkei, all right? We can all see what's happening with the Nikkei. It's still trading within the bullish structure. And within this bullish structure, we've got new structure. We have the break of structure. We've got new structure up there. So I'm going to take my Fibonacci, draw the Fibonacci, and then we can see price came down to 50. Right? Price came back down to 50. Okay, so price is bouncing from the 50. Now, is this our higher low? That's the question. Is that our higher low? Let's see. So you see where price is bouncing right now on the 50, right? Is that our higher low? Well, let's see, because we need a change of structure. We need market structure shift on the lower time frame, right? For us to say we are changing structure, or that's our higher low. So far what we have is okay, so the structure is trying to change. So from this low here, price went up. And if you look at just this internal structure, we can see that it's already creating highs and lows, higher highs and higher lows, right? Just purely this one. Now, it has not really changed the bigger structure. This is the bigger structure here. This is the bigger structure. So this internal structure here has not broken out of the bigger one. All right. So we can say we are still within the bigger downward structure. It will only change, or it will change only when it breaks out of this high, right? So this is the last lower high before this lower low, right? According to this swing, if you look at these swings, these are the lower highs, all right? So the last one is definitely this one. So what needs to happen here, right, for everything to change is that price needs to break out of this structure towards the upside. Then that's when this descending structure is going to change, right? If you do this, if you include a channel like this, you will notice that price broke out of the channel, right? There is early signs. That we could break out of it. But as long as we don't break this, we still have a bearish cycle. All right. So a couple of things could happen here. We could get a head and shoulder pattern. We could get a bullish Q pattern or a bullish Quasimodo pattern. Right. If you guys know the Q pattern or Quasimodo pattern, we could get a Quasimodo pattern here. We could get a head and shoulder. But it doesn't matter. All we need is a new high, right? Once we get a new high, this could form a Quasimodo pattern. A Quasimodo pattern like this. All right. So yeah, so with regards to the Nikkei, it has already gone up if you were looking at trading this structure on the lower time frames, where price is headed right now, it would be one of your areas for take profit, right? If you are looking to trade the structure, because we can see that this has been a bullish structure, right? We've had the break of this structure. In fact, this was a demand zone here. This was a big demand zone here. You see that? So structure broke, price came back to the demand zone, and then it went up, and then it continued. It continued with the market breaking structure break, and then you had a pattern, right? Structure break. So yeah, on the 1 hour, there would have been a trading opportunity here on this demand zone, and then there could have been a trading opportunity also here. So right now, imagine you are holding these positions right now. Where would you want to manage or possibly close your positions? It would be on a high like this. On a high like this. Why a high like that? Because of how it formed and what happened. Look at when price formed this high. Look at how sharply the market went down, right? The reason why you would want to take your profits there is that this could be a possible liquidity pull. It could be a liquidity pull where you're going to see price breaking, sweeping liquidity, and then doing this. This is a possibility. It could happen, right? If there is enough liquidity there. It depends on whether there's enough liquidity. It could do this and then sweep and then come back down, right? So this is where you would want to close your profits. But because of the bigger degree, because of the weekly structure and the daily structure, right? What we would want here is a continuation of this towards the upside because of the current structure, right? And for Nikkei to possibly take us up to this high, up to that high, all right? So this is how you would go about analyzing, because analysis is more than just you drawing the lines on the chart, right? The market has changed so much so that when we analyze, it's more than just you drawing lines. You have to kind of like, how you read the book. You can't read one page of the book and claim that you know the whole book. No, you have to read the book. You have to read chapters and pages of the book to get an idea of what the book is all about, right? So what I'm trying to say is, mentally, psychologically, you also need to be in tune with what is happening. Yeah. So it's more than just you drawing lines. Try to figure out the story of what's happening here, right? It doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong. I mean, the market will prove to you whether you're right or wrong, but it's not about that, right? It's about getting in the habit and the flow of looking at the chart and being able to see the story, being able to see where the sellers were, where the buyers were, depending on the current formation. You are able to see if there's buying pressure now, selling pressure, and all of these things. With enough time, you're gonna get better and better and better and better. With enough time, But yeah, so the Nikkei, this was happening with the Nikkei. Someone brought it up earlier on. All right. Cool. So let's see if you're gonna get this. This would be a really nice trade. Once we get the break and then any setup that forms after that. But if it does this, if it gives us a double top here and then it goes down, it will then depend on how it's going to go down. It might go down correctively. It might go down impulsively. You see that? Whether it goes down correctively or impulsively, it doesn't matter. If it goes down, we'll be able to, to come back and see whether it's going to continue up or not. So if it goes down here, we're going to come back. But as it is now, this is what we're looking for. Right? That is the Nikkei. Simple analysis. All right. The Euro AUD. Euro AUD, we're anticipating a bit of downside. And bit of downside. All right. So let's quickly loop back, guys. Let's loop back. Let's see what has happened. We spoke about Nasdaq, right? Nasdaq still the same. We spoke about look at US30. Yeah, spot on. So it went to the high, it broke, it went to that high there, right? So for me, this was not a trading opportunity for me, guys. Yes, I predicted that the market is gonna go up, but in terms of the opportunity, for me it was not, right? For some people it may have been a trading opportunity, but yeah, spot on. So I think for today, US30, just give it one more day. Give US30 one more day. This is the current daily candle. This is the current daily candle. This is what's happening right now. This is what's happening, right? We are consolidating. If you look at the daily candle, so price has not really gone anywhere. So I think just give it one more day. However, what I said earlier on, that we could come back down one more time, right? I think tomorrow, let's see if we can come back down one more time. But for now, just give it one more day. It is moving. Let me look at the 4 hour. I'm not sure when this candle is going to close. Let me just check when the 4 hour candle is going to close here quickly. The 4 hour candle is going to close in 3 hours time. Okay. Yeah, so this is the 4 hour candle. Now, right here, guys, right? This, what you see here right now, it could turn into a pattern. Yeah, it doesn't look like US30 is ready to go up, right? Here we've got this possibility, which could give us one more push down before we go up. Right? I think the next thing that one would want to look at now is getting a sell from anywhere here. Looking at this formation here, getting a sell. So break the previous high, create a new high, and then come back down one more time, because this is a correction. You've got your impulse down, you've got your correction. So anywhere around here, one more push down, right? That's what I would look for. So let us see how this candle is going to close. If it closes as a weak, if it weaks this area, then we know that we're possibly going to go down, right? Yeah, I don't want to do too much on this one because I really see one more move down. Nasdaq, there's nothing. Okay, yeah, US30, I see this and then this again. So we just need this candle to close. As long as it broke this high, we just need this candle to close and then to give us a reversal towards the downside. So we will stand by on this one. Right? Let's see if it's gonna do that. The yen, yeah, like I said, the yen, we need to give the yen one more day. I don't think the yen is gonna be ready today, guys. Yeah, I don't think the yen is gonna be ready today, or at least with what I'm looking for, right? Maybe you might get a setup according to your entries. Maybe you might get a setup, but in terms of the yen is weak. We want to sell the yen and buy the other currencies like Euro JPY. We want to sell the yen and buy Euro, all right? So we want to buy Euro JPY, GBP JPY, USD JPY, and CAD JPY. All right, so I've already spoken about these ones. So I don't think they're gonna be ready today unless you scalp the correction, unless you scalp the correction. All right, gold and silver, yeah, they're not ready as yet. Let me look at silver here. Yeah, gold and silver, I don't think they are ready as yet. Yeah, so you see this candlestick seems like it's changing. Yeah, so yeah, this one, we'll have a look at it tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna be ready as yet. All right, yeah, I don't think these ones are ready. All right, so we're just gonna wait a little bit. So okay, cool. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at. All of these dollar pairs, the CPI tomorrow, right? If the CPI changes, the analysis will come back and reanalyze. But as it is now, it is still active. Let me have a look at NZD JPY. Yeah, NZD JPY is also going up. Yeah, you see, like NZD JPY, you see NZD JPY, this target is still active. This target is still active, right? So this is a swing you wouldn't want to miss. This is a swing you wouldn't want to miss. This is the same with CAD JPY. That's why I'm so passionate about the price action we see on CAD JPY here, because that target is still active. This swing is one you don't want to miss. So if you look at NZD JPY, same thing. Same thing. This is not what you want to miss. All the way back to that high there, right? So let us analyze this one and let's see what we can get. The weekly. Wait. On the weekly, the structure is still bullish on the weekly. So NZD JPY on the weekly time frame, everything is still bullish. So we made a new high. So this sell-off came back down to this demand zone, and that's where we had the push towards the upside. So there were a couple of demand zones here. There was this demand zone. Price broke through this demand zone, came back down to this demand zone, and that's where we have this rejection from the demand zone. All right. So it seems like we still have a lot of pressure towards the upside. Yeah, at least from the daily, the weekend, the daily price action, right? That is still bullish. The weekly, the daily price action is still bullish. We're coming from this demand zone. We broke structure. Let me do this. Structure. Broke this structure as well. Yeah, this price action looks like the other yen pairs because they did exactly this. So what's happening right now? If you look at the daily, this structure here is a bullish structure. So now the focus is to look for buy opportunities. This is the structure right now after this demand zone. If this demand zone was not there, we would have had a different scenario. But we have this demand zone. So momentum is now towards the upside. We've got a bullish structure that's forming from the demand zone. So the trend is bullish. All right. So we're looking for bullish continuation patterns. Yeah, this one is a simple one, guys. Whatever we're looking for on GBP JPY, CAD JPY is the same with NZD JPY. Right? All the yen pairs we've looked at so far, we're looking for the same thing. They just need to correct. Once they correct, we'll be able to catch this. All of them just need to correct. GBP JPY, where's the USD JPY needs to correct. GBP JPY, same thing. CAD JPY. So they just need to do that, and then boom. And then we fly. All right. So this is my watch list, guys. This is my watch list. That's my watch list. I think we're really gonna see some good opportunities here. There is some watch list. So already the yen is promising. Sometime this week, I believe we're gonna get the yen. Gold and silver, let's just wait for the daily candle to close. Nasdaq US 30, we know what we're looking for. But I think we're gonna get some really good opportunities here. All right. There's something I wanted to look at as well. Oh, with regards to Euro Pound. Euro Pound, we have a continuation on Euro Pound. Remember Euro Pound is going back to this high. Is going back to this structure, this broken structure, right? So it broke this structure. It's coming back for a retest, right? So look what's happening here. So I'm on the 4-hour time frame right now, all right? So the 4-hour is creating a continuation pattern. There's a continuation pattern. So definitely there's still momentum towards the upside, right? After this impulse, there's a continuation towards the upside. It's a simple continuation pattern, this one. All right. So have a look at Euro Pound. We're going up to this high. Yeah, we're going up to this high. We might go all the way back to the trend line, but seems like we're going back to that high there. All right. Yeah, cool stuff. So what are we looking at for this week? We are looking at the yen. Just be patient on the yen. Nasdaq US 30, gold and silver. Just be a little bit patient. USD CAD. USD CAD is affected by, USD CAD is going down. The CAD is quite strong right now because of the oil price, right? Oil prices have gone up because of the volatility of the Strait of Hormuz. One moment there's a peace talk, the next moment they continue throwing missiles. So you can never really gauge and confirm what's going to happen. But oil prices have gone up as a result. That has benefited the CAD. And if you look at the dollar CAD, it has gone down, but the USD CAD or the dollar hasn't moved much. but the USD CAD is the one that's moving. So it is affected by the oil price at the moment, right? So let's have a look at it. Okay, so we have the following here. Let me just do the analysis. Let's see. We went back to that high, broke that high, and now we're coming back down. All right. Okay, so this is how USD CAD is looking. I'm gonna start on the weekly time frame, then you're gonna go down. All right. So on the weekly time frame, we have this order block here, this supply zone here. All right. Now look at the bearish candlestick. Look at this bearish candlestick. It seems like it has already gone and gave us a test of the supply zone before it went down. However, it's really questionable whether this is the retest or not. It's questionable, all right? Because usually you would find price creating this, going down, and then going back to that zone again. So this week is questionable, right? But we'll just keep it there. So how it looks right now, it seems like we are creating a low. We are looking for the low. We are looking for the low, and then we're going to do this at some point. We're going to go back to this at some point, all right? The reason I drew the Fibonacci like this is to see where the 50 is and the 61.8. So at the moment, before we go up there, right? Before we go up there, I would anticipate price to find a low around this area. Around this area. That is between 50 and 61.8, right? We can go as far as drawing a trend line like this and anticipating the retest of this trend line or the low. We can go as far as that, right? But I'm not really going to look at that. So I would start to look for buy opportunities, anticipating we're going to go back to the supply zone around this area. There. All right. Let me go to the daily. So there's pretty much nothing on the daily. What is going to have more weight is this supply zone, the weekly supply zone. That's what's going to have more weight on this. So whenever we get a low, we could easily go back to that supply zone. All right. So the position, the trade I would want would be this one. I would want this trade. So I would monitor price action on this zone. I would wait for it to come back down to the zone, and then I would look for my buy setups around this zone, projecting that we are going back there, right? And this is because of what? The supply zone. If there was no supply, then this would have been a straight move down. Right? For as long as all prices go up, this would have been a straight move down. But this supply zone gives us this possibility of a low, a test of this, and then from there, possibly one more push down. That's what it's giving us right now. All right. So it's going to be interesting. So yeah, I would wait for price to come back down here, see if there is, a bit of pressure from the buyers, and start to look for my buy setups here. This week here, it's really, there's a question mark here, right? Could this be the retest? That's a question mark. Could that be a retest? If there's not a retest, then we gonna get something like this. If there's not a retest, but if that's a retest already, we'll see if this is gonna form. We'll see if that's gonna form, right? So USD CAD, that's how it's looking, right? So just waiting for the low, to form. We don't have enough information on the left hand side, just waiting for the low to form, and from there looking for a push up. All right, so if you're holding shorts here, just be aware of this 50, right? This zone, just be aware of it. And that's your USD CAD. USD Swiss has not moved, right? It's just consolidating. This is to show you that USD CAD is moving because of the oil price, because CAD is a commodity currency, right? CAD benefits from rising oil prices. So there's correlation there. It benefits from rising oil prices. If oil prices go down, then the CAD suffers. Then you would normally see other currencies strengthen, right? So that's why it's doing this. If you look at pound CAD, we spoke about pound CAD earlier on. Pound CAD, we said we're looking for one more drop on pound CAD, right? High oil prices will give us this. But CAD JPY, we're looking for a rally on CAD JPY because the CAD is the base currency. So yeah, so USD CAD, yeah. Can you please check NZD USD? All right. So NZD CAD, it seems like the current move on NZD USD is about to complete the current move because it's close to the resistance there. This is where we are right now. It's quite close to the resistance. Looking at where it is right now, it seems like it is going to tap this resistance. It could break it after that, but it seems like we're going back to the resistance, right? So this would be the trend. This would be the trend here. This would be the trend. All right. Yeah, it's pretty simple. This is your trend. This is your trend. So we are going back to that resistance, to the resistance trend line. We're going back to it. It's almost there, but I think there could be just a few, there could be an opportunity there, right? Okay, right. So right now there's a consolidation we can see. Price broke structure. It is consolidating, right? It is consolidating. Watch out for a possible tap of this low. Watch out for a possible tap of this low, right? You see how it's consolidating. It might tap this low one more time before it goes up. The market likes to do this, tap this low one more time. So yeah, so be careful of that low. But in terms of the direction, we are going back to this resistance, to that resistance there. So just look for your setups. Look for your setups. Yeah, all right. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what's happening right now. We're still on gold. Let's see how this daily candle is going to close on both gold and silver. All right. Let's see how they're going to close. Then tomorrow, we're going to have a look at that. And then in terms of the yen just needs a correction. The JPY pairs just need to correct, and then we know, boom, we're going up. In terms of NASDAQ and US 30, US 30, yeah, I really see one more push down on US 30. I see one more push down, all right? And then NASDAQ, we just need to break to continue up. Yeah, so in terms of the yen pairs, we just need a correction. We just need a correction, right? So nothing has happened so far. Just a slow day. So let's see what's going to happen later on, right? But tomorrow there's the CPI. So the CPI, if it changes things, we'll come back and discuss them. But for today, we've got some really, really solid setups. Some good and solid setups. All right. So keep an eye. And then I will catch you guys on the next one. All right. Have a good one. Thank you for the subscribers, for the subscription. Thank you for all who subscribed. And yeah, we've hit 6K. We are going to 10K now. We are hitting 10K likes or subscribers. All right, guys, that's it. Have a good one. I'll catch you guys at 6. Do a market wrap up. Let's see what we can get there. Right. But signing out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow or later on. Cheers, guys.